Smithfield Fair, and if you haven't heard them before, you're in for a treat. Let's give them a welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
A fair young boy from a northern land stole my heart with a song and dance, with his eyes so blue and his hair so brown. Holly hey, holly ho, my heart's undone. 'Twas a magic time with the music man, had the stars of summer in my hand. We vowed our love would never end. Holly hey, holly ho, my heart's undone. Oh, a young girl's heart is a fragile thing. It will bend and break in a moment's whim. Now he's gone to a far and higher land. Holly hey, holly ho, my heart's undone. Holly hey, holly ho, my heart's undone.
At times I need a place to go, a place to call my own. Somewhere where the air is easy and darkness is unknown. And that's when I'll find me a place in your heart, a place in the sun where the dark won't dim the light of your love, your love. I'll learn the things that love has shown me and pray for one more day. Then I'll turn and smile at you. They're all the things I pray. And that's when I'll find me a place in your heart, a place in the sun where the dark won't dim the light of your love. A sudden storm, I find a nice spirit. I ride the wings of love itself, can you hear it? I need to find a way home to you. Something's come over me, there's nothing that I can do. And that's when I'll find me a place in your heart, a place in the sun where the dark won't dim the light of your love. And that's when I'll find me a place in your heart, a place in the sun where the dark won't dim the light of your love. Won't dim the light of your This is, for those of you who don't know this is our 40th season. We have 27 albums out. The first song that you heard is from our days as Charmer. Our first 16 years were spent as Charmer. We changed the name, same ideas, and we moved into the traditional music we were raised with, the Scottish traditions. This year, we've done an awful lot of interesting things. We're going to kind of go through some of this with that. The CD that you have, it came out in 2004, I believe. It's called Winds of Time. It is one of the band's all-time favorites. We discovered that we had more of these than we thought we did. We thought we were just about ready to reorder, and I realized that the boxes were mismarked, and so we had a lot of them. And I said, well, you know, it was like the lost coin or the lost sheep. I just suddenly wanted to celebrate, so we thought we'd bring some with us. And we'll do some of the songs from this CD tonight. Some bands, we've found this over the years playing, some bands will give away free CDs, the CDs they can't sell for one reason or another. This one sells really well. It's our second biggest seller ever, following Burns Night Out, which for some reason Burns Night Out surprised us. It was a sort of a specialty CD celebrating Robert Burns to basically rescue the culture from being lost. We did the CD and it sold okay, did all right. And then we began to realize that the royalty checks that we were getting had an accounting page that I really didn't look at. And the more I looked at it, the more I realized that it was selling, especially with digital downloads and things. It was just going gangbusters. And this was right behind it, Winds of Time, which is all original material by the band, but in a lot of Celtic styles that we were playing for things. So we hope you enjoy that. Thank you, and thanks for coming out tonight. We're going to do, this is a tune of Jan's, the Holly Hey Holly Ho, the first one that we did was a song of Jan's. This is a song of Jan's called I'll Be in Your Dreams. The second song, though, was our first single from 1977. It was the first record. We had done recording, but we hadn't released anything until that point. We recorded with a famous Louisiana engineer. His name was Joe A. Vance. If you go online, you can find a lot of information about these people from Britain and Europe. For some reason, their catalog of old Louisiana artists has really become dear to the hearts of the people over there. And so we had the opportunity to work with him. It was quite a trip, I'll tell you. We got through it, and the single still remains. And every once in a while, they pop up on eBay, and people think because they don't know they may not know who Charmer is, and they can't find, because it's just the band has changed its name, they think it's imports. Yeah. So a lot of times the prices are inflated, but it always says imports on there.
No.
So in other words, put these up for sale on eBay.
I'll be in your dreams.
you very much.
This is a song that Bob and our other member through Charmer was Joel, who is Bob's twin brother.
If you want to see the whole band, just look at him, cross your eyes. We'll all be here.
No, actually, I'll do an imitation of my brother. I mean, the other hand attached to it, but the finger on it.
This song was Bob's idea. It came out of the MTV generation.
Concept tune.
It's weird.
All right, wait.
Oh no, it's not half as weird as the video he created in his mind for
Yeah,
it.
I'll give you the essence of the video. Think of this when you're running through the song. There are 3 verses, and there's kind of a bridge in there. The story opens, and you see a guy walk in the door after work, and he throws his keys down on the table, flops down on the couch, and hits the remote control and turns the TV on. And the music starts going behind him there, and he looks on the TV, and as the verse is going, you can see that he's the hero. He's every picture that no matter what channel he goes to, he's the guy in there who's in some kind of adventure, who's saving the world. And then he gets a little closer, and he looks at it, sees that all the commercials are about him too, about how wonderful he should look, and his hair changes and his clothes change and all this. And then there's the bridge on there, and then all of a sudden he's down in his knees in front of the TV, and he's just kind of shaking, and he sees this minister appear on the one of the channels, and he looks like this minister is him, and the minister. This is when Jimmy Swaggart kind of made his, I have sinned and watched that woman.
He's one of our homeboys.
Anyway, yeah, our homeboy. And
We're
not going there. Anyway, so once he sees this, he's all of a sudden, he can't get loose. There's shackles on his hands, he realized, and all of a sudden he starts crumbling the dust, and the TV sucks him into it, and the TV is just gone, and the room's just like it was. And then all of a sudden you see a guy walk in the door, throw his keys on the table, and he sits down in front of the TV, and the music starts again. Creepy.
More than you ever wanted to know about the creative mind of Bob Smith.
And don't you wish you were on the road with us too?
I want to be the hero, save the world same time each week. You'll see me as the hero, slaying villains at the feet of the Empire TV. Everybody watch me, everybody see on the Empire TV, slaying windmills, they'll believe in me. In today and out tomorrow, I want to rule the fashion scene. I'll pay $1 million, riches for rags to make me seen on the Empire TV. Everybody watch me, everybody see on the Empire TV. Someone's labels on my dream. My face is picture perfect. My body shows no age. Perfect. My picture's also perfect. We all live within the cage on the Empire. On the Empire. That preacher, he's talking. He wants to save my mortal soul. His Bible, it tells you to you pave his streets with gold. On the Empire TV, marketing God on channel 3. On the Empire TV, media God's got you and me. On the Empire, 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 on the Empire.
And that's why we never got on MTV to this very day.
You know, it's going to sound crazy, but I could hear the B-52s doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously, wouldn't that be cool?
You'd have to do it real fast, though, for them to do
That's right.
Yeah, but I could hear it.
I don't think
My
Fred...
face is picture perfect. Yeah, there you go. I could also hear in the background here Sting going, I want my...
It's a tune off The Longing. It's called Rippling Water. You have to explain things to the band now. You know, things all time long. I write while we travel a lot of times, and I wrote this lyric, and then I lost it. And it was about 4 or 5 years before the lyric sort of resurfaced one day. I looked at the lyric and I said, you know, I really liked that lyric. I wonder where this has been all this time. But I sat down with my guitar and wrote the music right there. I mean, it came out of the lyric. People ask songwriters all the time, how do you write songs? What comes first, the music or the lyrics? And every truthful songwriter that's been doing it a long time and has kind of had this question answered will say the same thing. I have no idea. I have no idea where they came from. I have no idea where they're going to go.
The little voices they were telling me.
So this is called Where the Rippling Waters Flow. It was put together on a delayed reaction.
Excitement may improve, but you are here. You lift up my wandering soul, and you I find redemption. Where the rippling waters flow, where the rippling waters flow. comfort and I'm sure to this place I have been led, where the rippling waters flow. There is contentment in my soul. Here is peace, where the rippling waters flow. In a world of sorrow, death at every door, you offer me comfort, and my cup runneth o'er.
My cup runneth over.
Now I long for green pastures, where your waters soothe my soul.
Your waters soothe my soul.
I will want no more, but to your soothing waters flow. Where the rippling waters flow, I can rest my weary head. I feel comfort and I'm sure to this place I have been led, where the rippling waters flow. There is contentment in my soul. Here is peace, where the rippling waters flow. Here is peace, where the rippling waters Thank you very much, very, very much.
You met our little friend Tug earlier.
Oh, he's so cute.
Blake's a fine artist in his own right, and he does stippling, which is a lot like pointillism, but only smaller. It's little bitty tiny dots, and a picture will appear after he's begun to put these dots in place. And we did an album back in I think 1998 or so that Blake did the cover for. It's called Jacobites by Name. 99 maybe, and
We've been
it's
friends a long time.
It's a sword. It's crossed swords behind a Scottish targ or shield, and quite well done, really very nice. And so I couldn't refuse him when he asked for us to do some music, because I certainly owed him for that. Artists don't get paid very much, of course, and in this case didn't get paid at all. So we all work for free sometime.
Yeah.
But this is the theme song for Tug the Bull Terrier, the series. And if you get to go to Blip TV online and you have the little cards that they passed out, you'll hear this. But the idea of this came out of watching a bull terrier walk. That little strut that they do, yeah. And so this is called Tug the Bull Terrier. We thought we'd play for
Yeah, and you can find him on the net. It's TUGG, 2 G's. And we've got a link on the Smithfield Fair site, too. Tug is a rescue dog, and they did really a miracle bringing him back to life. And now he just loves people, and you saw how just charming and sweet he was. So you gotta meet him online. We had so much fun doing the music for that because he said, I need like 20 seconds of Tug being sad, 20 seconds of Tug being brave, 20, and we had to come up with all these little pieces, and it was really a lot of fun.
This is a tune off the album that you have, Wintertime. It's called In Your Fire, and it says multi-level, the lyric is. It's one of those things where, as a songwriter, you write a lyric, the words sound good as you put them together. This came out of the little progression that I played, and the words just sort of fell out and fell in place. It sure sounded good, and I had no idea until much later the things that this song could mean. And rather than explain them to you, I'll let you look at it and figure it out for yourself. And
listen to it, not look at it.
Look at the lyrics.
More than
This booklet also has this CD has a booklet in it with the lyrics on it.
Sure, yeah. Yeah. Says that now. Yeah, we knew that.
This is called In Your Fire. When there is darkness falling down, I must travel toward the light. Whenever fears and doubts abound, there is hope in the darkest night. For we are never alone, we are cradled in hope. All I need is the warmth of your fire to keep me from the cold. All I need is your gentle touch when I feel all alone. There are better days, I know. There is strength when I am low. All I need is the warmth of your fire to keep me from the cold. When I am feeling insecure, I go where I know is strength. When I feel fragile and unsure, I must persevere at length. For we are never alone, it's just our humanity show. All I need is the warmth of your fire to keep me from the cold. All I need is your gentle touch when I feel all alone. There are better days, I know. There is strength when I am low. All I need is the warmth of your fire to save me from the cold. In your fire I am refined. In your fire I am purified. I am strengthened and reforged in your fire. When there is darkness falling down, I must travel toward the light. Whenever fears and doubts abound, there is hope in the darkest night. For we are never alone, we are cradled in hope. All I need is the warmth of your fire to save me from the cold. All I need is your gentle touch when I feel all alone. There are better days, I know. There is strength when I am low. All I need is the warmth of your fire to save me from the cold, from the cold, oh, from the cold. In the fall of 2008, we played Radio Live in Pensacola, which is a multi-camera, 5 or 6 camera shoot live concert performance that is filmed for broadcast on television, recorded for broadcast on
In Florida.
radio. In Florida, yeah. Wait, no, wait. Who said that?
I did.
In Florida, yeah, okay. Actually, they have a reciprocal agreement. The last time we checked, they played Nashville's programs, and Nashville plays their programs on community access. So it's quite nice. It's a lot of fun, and it gives the students there a chance to really learn. And they asked us if we would come up with a song that celebrated radio. And we thought we'd be one of several people that would do this. We ended up writing a song that they used for a promotion of their public radio. But at the same time, they decided to do a promotion for the university's communications department for this. And they just felt like what the producer calls the classic Coke version of that song, this song Radio, was a little slow and laid back for what they want to do. So he's Dutch. And he went into the studio and he cut his version of it.
Stuck in the 80s.
He was a pop star in Holland during the 80s. And it sounds like a pop star stuck in the 80s. It's a lot of fun and it moves and there's a lot of things going on this, but this is the song Radio that we wrote and recorded.
Classic Coke version.
It's the classic Coke version of that.
In fact, we had a really nice time this afternoon. We looked at some of the antique stores around here, and I saw a radio like I had when I was a kid, and I actually still have mine, but it was fun to see it, somewhere else. A little plastic white radio with gold, and then, you click the knob down, and good memories.
No. We're going to have to work up a version of Groovy Kind of Love.
I know, because he's like stuck on it.
He's stuck on it.
Very across the mercy. Yeah. No, that's Jerry the Pacemakers.
No, Jerry Pacemakers, yeah.
When we were small, the radio was king. A door to the world, admission free. With glimpses of places that we longed to go, it offered dreams to hold. And as we grew, radio was there. It changed us all, gave us songs to share. We could ride the evening airwaves till the morning's glow. Anywhere you'd go, on the radio, on the radio, on the radio, on the radio, on the road or at home. You are never alone when you want to know how goes the world. Let the dial roll to the radio, to the radio, on the radio, on the radio. Every day we wake, something else has changed. Something has been lost, something has been gained. It is now a global family we're connected to, and orchestrate us through is a radio, a magic carpet ride, a voice of hope on illuminated dial. Like a beacon in the night, a universal key, and it still is free, and it still is king, and it still is king. On the road or at home, we are never alone. we were trying to learn how to say Waxahachie. And so I tried a little memory trick, and I said, a Chinese wok. And they went, you know, I bought the finest Chinese wok in Chinatown in San Francisco. I strapped it to the top of my little red Volkswagen on the way home and lost it. So if you're ever out that way...
Somewhere there's a drummer out there that's been using this cymbal that sounds kind of odd all these years.
So what she's saying is, if you're going to San Francisco,
well, anyway,
Scott McKenzie.
This isn't on. Was a sort of reply to Scott McKenzie's "Flowers in Her Hair," and you know he passed away this week. I think it was this week, and so he was sort of This was the voice that carried me all the way out there, and where I went looking for all the beautiful people and found quite a few. It's called "Flowers in Her Hair" because I went out there when I was 19 with my best friend, and just fell in love with the West Coast and the city and all the wonderful things and Chinatown and my wok that I lost. And
True confessions. No, come on, Jan. Tell them about the ocean.
We got back and went to the student union, and we were like the cool kids because we had gone out to San Francisco and
In a red bug.
yeah, my little red Volkswagen with my guitar.
With guitar.
And they said, "Wow, isn't the ocean beautiful?" And I looked at Sandy. I said, "Man, knew we forgot to do something."
Ooh.
You looked for it when you went back, though.
I did. When I went back, I did go. I did see it. It was still there.
Didn't find the walk.
Didn't find the wok. I really want my wok back. Across the painted desert, where the sand meets the sea, deep inside a memory lives the girl I used to be. She's got flowers in her hair, freedom on her mind, and a hint of melancholy for what she left behind. She believed what they all told her. It was whispered soft and low, that beauty was beyond her, like a pretty pot of gold. So she traveled toward the light, through time and wind and night, like a comet in the air, like a wild unbroken mare. Can't tell you what she found there, or why she had to leave, but what she left behind there, she never did retrieve. San Francisco, you may see her floating by on the misty, smoky water, when the moon is full and high. She's got flowers in her hair, freedom on her mind. She's a melancholy angel. She's the girl I left behind. She's got flowers in her hair, freedom on her mind. She's a a melancholy angel. She's the girl I left behind.
We're going to do one more song and take a little short break, and then we'll be back, and we have some interesting things in the second set to play for you. This is from Winds of Time, one of a set that sort of closes out the album. This is called Unspoken Good, about those missed opportunities to say what we know we should say. The wind blows hard against my face, the hours grow cold and the sky turns dark and gray. I sit here alone. Oh, in the morning all the lines drawing lines upon my face. I sit here alone, cold as a stone. My heart turns to slate, and love has all but faded away without you to fill my days. I'm as empty as clay, dried and broken, like words left unspoken. The rain falls like tears on the day, and the loneliness calls, and it drives me insane toward the unknown, cold and alone. Oh, my heart turns to slate, and love has all but faded away without you to fill my days. I'm as empty as clay, dried and broken, like words left unspoken. Those words left unspoken. Time rolls away, 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 time rolls away. Thanks very much. We'll take a short break and we'll be back. We have CDs on the front table, and there are more snacks on the table.